Going on to you, Virgos. So you Virgos gave me the most views. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the first reading. So you Virgos have the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Wands. So a lot of you Virgos right now, like I said, part of being part of the Ghost Nation, like I was talking about, right, is learning how to be underestimated. And a lot of you Virgos like to be underestimated because right now, a lot of you Virgos don't really want to attract too much attention, thus the Ghost Nation, right? A lot of you very much so want to remain under the radar and hidden in plain sight. Says the Seven of Cups. You want to be underestimated, right? For a reason, because the real reason is the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands. You're doing your own thing behind the scenes. Drawing too much attention to yourself, you Virgos are not going to like, you're not going to like the kind of attention that you're getting in the first place. So you have the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. The reason why, another reason why is because you Virgos want to be able to actually have someone talk to you the way that they will talk to you if they thought you didn't have anything. How would they still treat you? Because a person who would still treat somebody with respect, regardless of how much money they have in their pocket, is a sign of a person being genuine. So when people talk to you crazy, they talk to you Virgos real crazy, and now all of a sudden they find out that you may have something, and now they're all nice to you, that's fake. So a lot of you Virgos want to be able to go up to somebody and talk to them and get to know them if you could, and see what type of time they on, right? To see if they're actually able to still have respect for you, even when you don't have a dime to offer in these individuals. That's the kind of person that's going to get your attention. So now the Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles, you Virgos are way too experienced to get caught up with the nonsensical stuff or straight up lies that people will say to you, whether it's in your face or whether it's behind your back. You know what time it is. You know how to read in between the lines and when you should read in between the lines. So because of this, it's getting, like I said before, it's getting harder and harder for people who are users to use you Virgos, because for some odd reason, people tend to think that you're quite stupid. I don't know where this comes from, but well, I do know where it comes from. It's delusion. But a lot of you Virgos have way more self-respect and you have way more common sense than you're given credit for. And the fact that you're learning from your mistakes like that is what's really scaring a lot of people who are users, because they're finding out really quickly that you Virgos are really not going for it. It's hard to use you. You're not just going to do whatever it is that somebody else wants you to do, right? Then you have the Death card and you have the Queen of Swords, which is because you Virgos are prepared for anything. You Virgos are prepared to interact with people as long as they're not trying to use you and have a good time. But when they start trying to run that game, a lot of you Virgos also are watchful, and you're looking at how the person is moving. And once again, a relationship is about you give and you get, and they give and they get, right? And pretty soon you lose count of what's happening, right? Who's giving more and who's gaining more. But nowadays, it's almost like you have to keep score just a little bit in order to keep somebody honest. Because if you don't, they're going to do the same thing like I'm talking about here. They're going to try to use you. So some of you Virgos may even be talking to somebody that's trying to use you, right? That's trying to get one over on you and test you a little bit and test your skills and go up against you and see if they're more intelligent than you. And you Virgos are just like, nah. So this is probably something that's happening right now where the person is thinking, they're smarter than you and they can get you to pay their light bill or their phone bill or whatever. And the Eight of Wands represents you Virgos are just not going for it. You know, when this person probably wanted you to do this or insinuated that they would like you to do this, right? Or try to guilt trip you into it, like, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. You Virgos probably peeped game and you're like, nah, you're gonna stay away from them because you saw what it was. You peeped the play, you peeped the kind of game that those people were running. So a lot of you Virgos didn't like it and you just decided to quietly leave. You probably didn't even say anything to them. Now let's clarify the Temperance. You have the Four of Wands, the Hanged Man, Seven of Wands, then you have the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Star card for you Virgos. So the Four of Wands and Hanged Man, you Virgos want a relationship. You want to be able to actually trust somebody. You want companionship. But you are going to have to be patient because we're in a time right now where a lot of people want to use others. The Seven of Wands. Again, a lot of people want to use others. So you Virgos have to be patient to make sure that the person that you're talking to isn't a user. You know, they're not just going to show up and think that they're entitled to your life, your resources, the place that you stay and all of that. The Ace of Wands now and the Star card represents, you know, you Virgos want to be able to actually meet someone that is a good match for you. The best thing for you to do is to just keep looking, you know. That's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, you can contact me at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com, or you can go to the link in the comment section below, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos, and let's get the views up.